Hey man, MGTOW 101 here, and I just want to have a discussion with you guys today regarding an important topic. A good friend of mine and myself, we were talking about game versus being rich. What attracts more women? Wealthy, well-off men, or PUAs, or men with a good solid game? And I personally think that when you're young, from the age of 18 to 25, if you go out to nightclubs and bars where all these young women frequent, it's all about having that confidence and being able to approach as many girls as possible, young girls, 18 to 25 as I mentioned before, and just shoot the shit, talk them up, chat them up, get them laughing. If you're a decent looking guy and you've got the confidence, then you're pretty much in. She will giggle, you can run some game on her, tell her some interesting stories, make her laugh. Hell, even buying them drinks actually works. Young girls are not all that hard to game. Now, it changes a little bit when the girl approaches 26 years of age up to about 35. They start thinking more about what the man can do for them. So they start thinking about money, they start thinking about his career, they start thinking about what kind of utilities he can provide. Once women go past over the age of 36 to 40, they definitely start looking more at the financial side of things in a man, what he can offer. You can be a fat, bald, short man, but if you drive a convertible Mercedes, and if you're a lawyer or a doctor, then that's pretty much it. I mean, you're in with most of these women. After the age of 40, for women, it actually just all becomes about money. I've done a social experiment where I messaged roughly about 50 women who were over the age of 45, and I've put up a profile on one of the dating websites, and I'm generally a good looking guy, I have a great career, and I chose all the right photos just to show what kind of lifestyle I lead. I get a lot of messages from women who are between the ages of 30 to 35, just wanting to talk to me and see if we can go on a date. But all these women who are over the age of 45, they wanted nothing, they wanted not even a bar of me, okay? They literally just thought, nah, this guy is not what I'm looking for. They are looking for that bald, fat guy who drives a Mercedes or drives a Bentley or drives some kind of a fancy new BMW and he's wearing a baseball cap. That's the type of men that these women over 45 years of age are looking for. Once women get to over the age of 40, their sex drive just goes down. I mean, seriously, women, once they get older and they have kids, the sex life is just shit. I'm not sure why men are actually getting married these days, because if they want to have sex, a great sex life, getting married is probably one of the worst things you can do for your sex life. Essentially, these older women are looking for older men who can provide for them. They don't want, like a 45-year-old woman doesn't want to date a 30-year-old attractive, stud-looking young man who has a decent job, who drives a decent car. She doesn't want that. Part of that is because obviously women that age, they think that, a young guy will just pump and dump them, and they don't want that. They want to find the rich man who has a potential of rescuing them from their dull and boring lifestyle. So if she's got kids and, she wants someone to support her, then she's not going to look up to some 35 or a 30-year-old guy. She's going to be searching for that bloke or for that man in a baseball cap who drives a Mercedes and who wears a Rolex watch and lives in a mansion. Just for those type of people out there who think that the game, being a PUA, knowing how to pick up women in bars and clubs, it's fine when you're dealing with women who are essentially 18 to 25 years of age, okay? You don't need a fancy car to pick up those girls, you don't need a fancy mansion, whatever. As soon as you get over that age bracket and get into your mid-30s or beyond that, your PUA game is basically down the toilet. It's irrelevant. So yeah, at the end of the day, if you're a PUA, then great. You'll have some success with younger women. If you are a man in your 30s or approaching your 40s, forget about the PUA game. Invest in your career, and actually the most important thing you can do is start making money from a young age. So when you get to the age of 40, if you're a MGTOW and you're not married, you don't have any kids, then you will definitely have that lifestyle that most men and women will dream about. You know, you should already have a nice house or two or three. You should have a nice sports car. You should have a nice Rolex watch. You should have a great suit that you're wearing when you're going out. And just that whole style and fashion sense you can project to other people, women especially here, that you are that successful, rich, eligible bachelor. And that's what drives this older women crazy. And I mean, look, if you're a 40-year-old guy, you're not going to be going for 40-year-old women, seriously. You're going to be going for girls who are in their late 20s, early 30s, and most women are starting to care about money a lot more and more these days. So if you had to choose between a game and having access to infinite funds, money wins every time, seriously.